onepiece! 行くぞ!
Kaido and Big Mom's new alliance is what the whole world fears. The Big Mom Kaido alliance is a great threat to the One Piece world, as these two are the YONKO with the biggest crew among the four. In fact, Kaido is planning to make zone fruit users in preparation for his greatest war. So in terms of manpower, they are forced to be reckoned with. Now the Fire Festival is starting soon, and an annual event in Wano country. As the day of the festival draws near, the Alliance managed to increase their manpower, and beknownst to them, the Beast Pirates were joined by Scratch Panda Poo, accompanied by the Numbers, and made a pirate alliance with the Big Mom Pirates, preparing to join the festival as well to celebrate their union. But is this festival becoming more than just a normal festival? Charlotte Linen, better known as Big Mom, is famous for holding her tea parties. Should anything threaten the party's success, she will ensure such people will be shown hell. Sometimes these events may include a political wedding for Big Mom to form an alliance with other groups. The Fire Festival will be an engagement party with Kaido's son and one of Big Mom's daughters. Let's talk more about it in this video. A YONKO wedding? Big Mom and Kaido's alliance wedding. Will Kaido's son be a part of it? Hi everyone, Flying Panda. Before we begin, please hit like on the video and subscribe if you haven't, and of course, join our Discord. Kaido and his fellow YONKO Lilin, better known as Big Mom, have been rivals with each other ever since they were crewmates on the Rocks Pirates, and each of them would like nothing more than to kill each other. Kaido threatened to kill Big Mom if she entered his territory and tried to kill Luffy, whom he wanted for himself, and did not appear to care about Lilin, claiming that he owed her a debt. However, Kaido does not wish to kill Big Mom in an underhanded manner, but wants to beat her in equal combat, as when she was captured and brought to Onigashima. He ordered his subordinates to release her from her sea stones chains before he fought her. However, following that battle, Kaido and Big Mom found common ground in their dream of taking over the world, and they temporarily put aside their differences in order to achieve their goals. They now act quite cheerfully around each other as they drank together and were excited about working together again, although they ultimately still wish to kill each other once they achieved their dream. In fact, in chapter 975, one of Kaido's goons mentioned that at this exact moment, a party is being held in honor of Kaido and Big Mom's new alliance. What if there's something more to this party? Now, are we forgetting something very important about the way Big Mom expands her influences? That's right, through wedding. We've seen it happen with the Sun Pirates, Capone Beige, with the Germa, the Giants, even though it failed. That's just how Big Mom operates. Now on chapter 977, we had a revelation that no one saw coming. Out of nowhere, Kaido reveals he has a son. This fact itself is amazing, but the time of it might be more interesting just when they're having a feast while Big Mom is getting herself real fancy. We get this new information. Many of the fans are seeing this as just another fighter being added to the brawl, and he probably will be a formidable foe, but his importance could go beyond his muscles. If Big Mom really wanted to make this alliance serious, she would accept no less than marrying a daughter to Kaido's own son. In my recent video, I've been speculating what Kaido's son might look like, and I predicted that it could have been seen before. This is going back to Pang Hazard when Caesar Clown was showing his Shinokuni creation to underworld brokers. The underworld is a whole system of connections, smuggling and shady dealings which allures the world's government's control. At the time, most of the figures we saw were unknown to us. However, we saw some familiar brokers, and this includes Peacombs and Tamago of the Big Mom Pirates. But who I want to talk about is this horn guy over here. My first assumption was that this man with the pointed horns and fur cape in chapter 675 and 692 is Sheepshead. The character design matched and is basically confirmed when he decided to report to Jack in chapter 692. But what if he's actually Kaido's son? The horns are different and they seem to be attached to the head instead of rather than just add-ons like the other beast pirates wear. But one thing is sure, he might be tall like his father, but does he have his legs? What are you talking about, Panda? After all, no one expected Kaido to have such scrawny legs. But here we are. As you see above, the image shows how tiny Kaido's legs are. It seems like Odin has legs as big if not bigger than the YONKO, and that is crazily impressive given how big Kaido's torso is. Time and again, the YONKO has been referred to as the deadliest pirate sailing the seas, and his usual outfit makes his legs appear much bigger. But as it turns out, Kaido has been hiding his rail thin legs under those pants for years. Despite his scrawny legs, Kaido is still fiercely strong and he managed to show Odin why he earned such a fearsome reputation. Now, we are eager to see if Kaido has been hitting leg day at the gym or whether Luffy will have him at an advantage. If Kaido's son does have these legs like his father, then already I can imagine who he'll be marrying too. Most of Big Mom's crew are in Wano, so I think Charlotte Smoothie will be the best matchup. Charlotte Smoothie is the 14th daughter and 35th child of the Charlotte family, the only triplet sister of Citron and Cinnamon, and a long-legged human hybrid. She served as one of the 3 sweet commanders of the Big Mom Pirates and as Totland's Minister of Juice, governing over 100% island. She also has a tattoo of a rose on her upper right leg, and this may be a reference to Beauty and the Beast, keeping in with the crew's fairy tale theme. So she's the Beauty and Kaido-san is the Beast? The 3 sweet commanders and serve as Big Mom's top officers, having the highest authority, reference and fighting prowess among the crew after Big Mom herself. She would be the perfect daughter to marry Kaido's son. Initially I was thinking maybe Charlotte Pudding, who is a hybrid between a human and a member of the Three-Eyed tribe who will be so useful to Kaido. Pudding is always aware that her mother only favours her due to her potential to awaken the ability to decipher the poneglyphs, and knows that her mother's love for her is solely based on how useful she is. But to be honest, I feel really sorry for her if she goes through another wedding, but if she did, then Sanji being there to save the day would be awesome. And that's the end of the theory. What do you think? Before I do the outro, I would like to say some sad news. Another famous voice actor has passed away at only 55 years old. His name was Kaiji Fujiwara, who is best known for characters like Mei Hughes in Fullmetal Alchemist, Leorio in the 2011 Hunter x Hunter anime, EXO in Kingdom Hearts, and AC/DC in JoJo Bizarre Adventures. But not only that, he was also the new voice actor of Admiral Green Bull. Rest in peace, Kaiji Fujiwara.